Welcome to the Rematch. My name is Randall Hall, and this is a multi-part series on certification exams. So again, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. What do you do if you were not successful? You did not pass the test. Well, in reality, you have been successful. You're almost there, and these exams are really difficult. So even if you're not successful in the first go-around, try again. Microsoft even has in place what they call a second shot program, where you take the test one time, then you come back and retake it a second time. Now remember, this test will change the next time, so how you studied and prepared, you need to actually start from scratch like you never took this test before. The only exception is if you're really close, and you may want to schedule that out tomorrow. But most of the time, 100% of my exams, I wait. I wait 2 weeks. Now, some people will schedule the next day and take it, and it really depends upon how far away you are to that exam. And it's important to make sure you schedule that one out. That's critical. Now, you'll notice the first point I have here is a brain dump. After you take a Microsoft exam or CompTIA test, you want to be prepared to be able to take notes out in the car, things that you missed. Also, if you were not successful, go back through your testing software once again, and you can quickly find out, oh yeah, I saw that question before, this is an area I need to work on. So look over your notes closely, even though the sting of not passing the test might still be there. You want to jump right on board, get with these questions again so you can mark those areas that you're weak in. Also look at the summary that the vendor provides and make sure you circle those areas that you're weak in. Now, remember, Microsoft, CompTIA, they have questions, a big pool of questions, and so you most likely will not see the same test. Sometimes students do, but most of the time it'll be a brand new test the next time you take it. Now, as far as scheduling it, for me, once you've been bit, it's easy to stop and quit, but don't do that. Make sure you schedule that test and you can get out there. I tend to do that, like I said, a couple weeks away. But it depends upon your schedule. You may need to attempt that again very soon. Also remember, some vendors actually have a rule: if you fail it within 6 months, 3 times, you can't take it again for a while. So look at that closely. By taking that test over and over and over again, you might actually quickly use up the attempts that you're allowed within a certain period of time. So each vendor's a little differently there, so definitely check that out. Now, as far as the score goes, let's just assume it's 700 out of 1,000. They've actually designed this, and if you look at all the scores, it'll be a bell curve, and most of them will be really close within percentage points of this 700. Some of course are not quite there, so a 650, and some would be a 750 where they've actually passed. And so one question will make the difference. And so it's critical when you're looking at those questions, make sure you look at every question, treat each question very importantly, and don't give any points away. And again, don't give up. I've had students that were not successful on a second attempt come back for a third attempt. Maybe 4 attempts, 5 attempts, whatever. I had one student 15 times, and the last and final time got 1,000 on that test. And that was 100% for that vendor. So again, it's this don't give up mentality that's so important, because these tests are hard, and we realize that. Also, if they have value and you've done your research, then it's a goal that you want to make sure you reach anyway. Also, look back at what schedule you had. Be honest with yourself. Did you actually try as hard as you can? Is there anything else left on the table that you didn't put out there? And again, when you go through that second time, you can have that focus and dedication to do just that. So again, I only very rarely advise anyone to take it real soon. Again, I tend to advise to just pretend that you've never taken the test before. Go through all the process once again, and that will prepare and get you ready to be victorious to your next time around. So again, good luck. And again, we look forward to seeing you some other time out here on the web. So hopefully you've enjoyed our series, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Again, that is randall.hall@nhOhioValley.com. And again, you can go out to my website, randallhall.blogspot.com. So again, thank you for your time. Hope you enjoyed the series and have a great day.